What's up, everybody? Welcome to today's video where we're going to look at the latest Fire Summit intro. The first scene and the last scene, they're the most intensive because they have the most camera cuts and everything else. First off, let's just check out some of the scene. When you're building out a scene in Blender, it's important to know you don't have to make everything. We just got a bunch of mishmash that kind of fills in the background. And I think we've got an HDR on the back. I think I even downloaded this one from TurboSquid or something. It was like a nice 3D scene. I just took off the subdivision, mostly because I just liked the way it looked. We actually used this for like the second scene. But we have it all separated out in like, I think 4 or 5 Blender files just because it's just easier that way. So this is the first scene. This is the intro. And this is the one where he actually talks to the Holler Monster. To the camera here. Yeah, and he's keyframed. Let's go and check out these keyframes here. So he's got little keyframes in the camera to kind of tell it where to go. And these right here, these cuts, let me zoom in. So there's like one frame in between this. So it kind of acts like a cut. It's nice. You don't have to like do any extra work there. You just just click I, save that keyframe, and put the camera where you want it for the next frame. So as you can tell here, the Holler Monster is not motion captured. He's actually, he's actually keyed. Look at all the keys on him. Various keys, whether it be his hands moving, his mouth animating. I think he used shape keys for that. And then the Holler Boy is straight up just mocapped in. So we just retargeted him with motion capture we captured here in the lab. So that was fun. We've got a surprise for the next animation. We're not going to spoil anything. It's the same. This is the same scene. So what we did was just get the background and the like front plate set up, and then we just copied it between 2 Blender scenes and we just filled it in. We did render with Eevee, so you don't get like supreme lighting from the HDR. Like it's not gonna look as good as it did if you did cycles. So let me just show you here. So here's Eevee. It looked like this if I rendered it, maybe with a little bit of bloom. And here's cycles rendering. I mean, yeah, you can already see some of the glitches here. Too accurate. Like his pupils actually float off his eyes, so that's where this shadow's coming from. So that looks a little strange. And then you get some of the clipping with like the way his shape keys are set up with his mouth. And you didn't really get any of that in Eevee. So we did Eevee. It's just quicker. 4 seconds a frame. So, and then with every one of our animations, Adrian likes to throw in this little cube, these cubes dancing. So watch out for that. And whenever we do these big animations, completely motion captured here. And then here is actually where he becomes the new Holler Boy. So he becomes this guy. The old Holler Boy is right behind him. Say old Holler Boy. So this is actually where he kind of transforms. And we just used like a linear wipe. It was super easy to just get that transformation. Maybe a lens flare. He's got the jacket on. He's got it all. We got our little buildings. These were free assets, also downloaded from TurboSquid. With these animations, we have a little bit of time, but this one we cranked out in a week. So let's move on to the outro, which is actually my favorite. So as you can tell, we have our little characters here on the outside just waiting to come in. Just hold a keyframe there, and whenever their motion capture set to start, because we use motion capture for all of them. It's Adrian's motion capture, so you ain't ever going to see Burn. You're going to see her pointing a finger before you see her yelling at you like that. We actually use Face Builder to build our coworkers' faces. So you take a picture of their face front on, pretty much build a head. So we got their bodies, they're motion captured, fully rigged. I can grab this rig and just animate Burn if I wanted to. So yeah, what's up, Burn? Doing the chicken dance. Robert kind of looks a little bit like Anderson Cooper here, if Anderson Cooper, had a beard. So yeah, pretty nice here. It's the quirky stuff that happens so the rest can happen. So we'll just watch as Robert descends. This is actually like my favorite thing about 3D is you got to have all these little background elements kind of get in place, especially when you're using motion capture. So yeah, in Blender, motion capture is especially kind of whatever you bring into Blender, that's probably what you're going to bring out unless you want to spend an exuberant amount of time animating it. So yeah, Robert kind of floats in here, gets in place, and then next camera cut, he's there. He's kind of just towering over. He walks in and towers over our Holler Boy. This must be actually an older Fire Summit outro because our other coworkers, Burn and Desi, they're supposed to come in and start dancing. Desi waves. Burn actually dances pretty good.
1, 2.
Well, that's it for today's video. If you liked it and you want to see more, let us know and we'll try and make more. If there's a certain something that you saw in this video that you'd like to learn more about, please write that in the comments below. We love to make some more videos with the Fire Summit and just this whole Blender experience as a whole, so just let us know and I'll holler at you later. See ya.
You know, when you think about that on the molecular level, that could work. Whatever. Hey, look who it is. Hey, get out of here. It's almost time for the Fire Summit. Yeah, go. You know what to do. Hey, welcome to Digilachia. You know, things have been really taking shape around here since you last been here. Watch. That's pretty cool, right? Come on. Since the last time we were in Digilachia, this digital landscape has flourished with research and proven results. Look at those. We're building bridges to the future. We're sewing the fabric of this world into our reality, and we're building this virtual world that encompasses the tremendous, remarkable innovations happening in Appalachia. You may recognize some of this, but this is just the start of what Digilachia has to offer. Hold that thought. Danny and Robert are actually recording their roadshow right now. Shh. Look at it. They got a tiny house. That's pretty cool.
You know, this whole Digilachia thing is pretty sweet, right?
Well, you know, Robert, it'd be a whole lot sweeter if you just stay in the road. I mean, around here we call it keeping it between the ditches, but just, you know, there's lines on the road, just keep it between the lines.
I'm in between the two.
Okay, so yeah, that was a little strange. Don't worry about that.
Hey, what are you doing? The Fire Summit's getting ready to start.
Oh yeah, the Fire Summit. It's about to
Summit. 30 seconds to the Fire Summit.
All right, so don't worry, we'll keep you updated on Digilachia, but the Fire Summit's about to start. So with that, I think it's time. Welcome. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. You can be in it too. Okay, so.
Hey, wait. I want to be in the outro too.
Okay, so you can be in it too. Okay, so yeah, now that we got all that figured out, so everyone, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to the Fire Summit.